Well, welcome back to the Chicago International Auto Show. A lot of stuff going on here today, a lot of new vehicles and a lot of vehicles that we have seen before, but they're getting some new trim levels. Now, we've come over to the Ford booth, and I'm with Craig Patterson. Craig, you are the utility manager for Ford, and there is a brand new Expedition right behind us.
Right.
The first time we've seen an all-new version of this car in 20 years.
Yeah.
Why did you wait so long?
Yeah, so first all new since 1997. The segment's really coming back, so it's a great opportunity for us. We've already seen growth in the segment, up 22% last year, so it's a great time to have an all-new vehicle right as people are starting to move back into this segment.
Ford are championing aluminum. They started with the F-150.
Right.
That was your really big dive into it. But this is aluminum as well. But that gives you the benefit of saving some fuel because you're shedding the pounds for the new year, losing all that puppy weight, right?
Yeah, staying trim, but able to bring all the features people want as well, because what people really want, I want to have my dual panel moonroof and my sliding second row and all the goodness and all the features, driver assist technologies, but I don't want to gain all the weight that would entail. So I can use aluminum, bring the weight down, and still give customers all the functionality and all the features they want.
Is the Expedition still a valid off-road vehicle?
Yes, it's fully capable. In fact, it's the most capable Expedition ever. Fully capable 4x2, 4x4, true 4x4 system with a 2-speed transfer case. In addition, we bring in the train management system from Explorer, so at a turn of a dial, you can dial it in for either being in sand mode, snow, mud and ruts, whatever it is, whatever situation you find yourself in.
All right, got to ask you, what does true 4x4 mean as opposed to just 4x4?
So it's not done with just differentials or with clutch packs. It's done with an actual transfer case, and so you actually have solid locking axles to be able to keep all four wheels moving.
Now, you've put a lot of cameras on this car. It gives you a really good view, doesn't it?
Yeah, so on a vehicle this size, it's important to have great visibility, and sometimes we need driver's aids to do that for us. So we have a 360-degree camera to give you a bird's eye view of everything around you.
And it definitely fits in more with the Ford style now. You've really brought it up to date on the exterior. But the interior with the technology, that's big news as well.
Yeah, we're saying we're really winning starts on the inside for this vehicle. So as great as the exterior looks and beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but really all the features and the beauty of both the functionality and the design starts on the inside.
Now you've added some what I call Millennial Tech inside of this. You give it Wi-Fi and you give it wireless charging as well.
Right. So 20 years ago when we launched Expedition, that wasn't a concern for our families, right? No one was bringing technology into the car. Now there's an expectation. I've got a phone, I've got my tablet, I expect to have Wi-Fi. So I've got Wi-Fi to up to 10 devices in the vehicle. I've got wireless charging, charge ports in every row, a 110-volt outlet. Everyone's always connected.
Now, one of the things I want to show, and let's walk over and have a look into this back seat, is one of the cool things that you've done. We'll just shut the front door there. In the back row, even like a 10-year-old can get into the back row, right? Let's get the camera in here. I want to actually show this. So, Craig, what you've done is, with a single-hand operation here, even with a child seat in here, you can get into the back of this car, right? And it just like simply rolls forward.
Yeah, look how easy that is. Now you've got a nice flat floor to put your foot, easy entrance into the third row. Really makes it simple. Leave the car seat in, and very easy to get in and out.
Now, you've really thought an awful lot about the third row passenger as well, haven't you?
Right. There's not a bad seat in the house. That's what we've been saying. So great third row leg room, power recline in the third row. We've got a dual panel.
Power recline in the third?
Power recline in the third row. So you can stretch out, lean back. It really is a great experience. With the sliding second row, you can slide the second row forward, give even more leg room. Dual panel moonroof, so I can now look out and see my surroundings.
When you're in the third row?
In the third row, yeah.
I wonder if we can get the camera to come in and look at this third row legroom here. Ryan, come and have a look at this third row legroom. There is so much room in the back of this. Now, people have always been squashed into the third row. You didn't let that happen.
Right, absolutely not, because you have larger families. Sometimes you have grandparents that are in the second row, and you've got your teenage children in the third row. They don't want to be squashed in on the family road trip. they want to be able to be comfortable as well.
All right, here are the big questions. You have a new engine.
Right.
You have an EcoBoost engine.
Yep.
Does that make sense in a vehicle of this size?
3.5 liter EcoBoost, powerful and efficient. We'll be able to retain our best in class towing, and we'll be able to mate it with a 10-speed transmission for even more efficiency.
Can you tell me when I can buy this and how much it's going to cost me?
So I can't tell you exactly the pricing yet, but it'll be available later this fall.
All right, and we can look forward to many more years of this vehicle being available to the public?
Oh yeah, this is something where we're starting to see the millennials starting to move into Explore, and we expect as their children get older and have bigger adventures to start to move into Expedition as well.
Okay, we've talked to you many times before. Thank
Okay.
you so much
Thanks
for telling
so
us
much,
about
Nick.
the new car. And this vehicle, of course, we're waiting to see it in Ford dealers. As far as our coverage goes, we are going to be at the Chicago International Auto Show on the website all day, showing you all of the big news and the press conferences. Until the next one, I'm Nick Miles, and keep your button right over the mouse because we're ready to go with more press conferences throughout the day.